Okay, due at the end of the period is this worksheet. I know you can take care of 1 through 9, so I'm not really going to address that. I do want you to do some problem solving. Your hint for 10 is look at your investigation from Wednesday when you drew your diagonals, and I believe you did this one, so there's a counterexample on that sheet. And do some thinking, some problem solving. In this box, your graphic organizer, these are the formulas you need to start memorizing. Also know that n is always the number of sides. So on number 14 here, they ask the measure of each interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, we can use this formula for a regular, and it's a regular 18-agon. So we are going to use the formula n minus 2 times 180. So when I'm checking for understanding and giving partial credit, I'm checking that you picked the right formula and that you plug it in correctly. So we should have 18 minus 2 times 180, but then divided by 18, which is the number of size. This, I believe, is 16 degrees, I think. Okay, and then because it says find the sum of the exterior angle of a regular octagon, understand if I say sum of exterior, it's always 360. That's it. There's no formula for that. You just got to remember every shape, the sum of the exterior is 360. And I'll show you a little animation of that in class on Monday if necessary. I think you don't have 16, so let's go to the back to number 17. On number 17, they're asking for the measure of each exterior angle. So we're talking about of an equilateral triangle. So if I'm talking about an equilateral triangle, we know that's 3 sides. If it's each exterior angle, then I take the formula 360 divided by n, the number of sides, which is 360 divided by 3. So each exterior angle is 120. And it says the measure of each exterior equilateral triangle is, so that tells me it's equal. So I already know each exterior angle is 120, and it's going to be equal to 5x plus 10. And then we're going to solve for x, and I think you can handle it from there. On 18, again, let's go ahead and start this. Anytime we see these extensions of the sides right here, see how they extend the side out? They're doing that to show the exterior angle, okay? And basically, the sum of the exterior angle is always 360. So they're showing you the exterior angle, so always use it 360. And then basically that just lets me know that my equation is going to equal to 360. I'm just going to add up all my variables, add up all my a's. If I do that, I get 20a. And then I'm just going to divide by 20. And I think a is equal to 18. Okay, so outside, if you see anything on the outside, you were using 360. If you see variables, values inside, this is when we have to go through our steps that we had on our graphic organizer. The first thing we're going to have to do is use, hopefully you remember, n minus 2 times 180. You have to find the sum of the interior. So if I look at here, I have 5 sides, and pentagon is very common to be used. So we're going to do 5 minus 2 times 180. That means that sum is going to be 540. So that tells me my equation, because the second thing you're going to do is to write your equation. Equal to the sum of the interior. And we're going to solve for x. So I add up all my z's. This was supposed to be here. Sorry guys, that should have been 4z. If I add up all my z's, I have 20z equals 540, and then we're just going to divide by 20, and we get z equals 27. Alright, so here, and please let's go ahead and start this section as well. Here you're going to be asked to work backwards, and the reason why they're asking you to work backwards is because they have given you the sum. Okay, it says name the convex polygon whose interior angles measures have each of the following sums. So we have the sum, and whenever I have the sum, or finding the sum, I use the formula n minus 2 times 180. But now I know what the sum is. For number 20, the sum is, it is 540. So it equals to 540. To solve this, I'm going to have to find the n. And in order to do that, there's 2 ways I can do that. I can distribute and get 180 n minus 360 equals 540. And then solve for n. So we're going to add the 360 and then divide by 180. Or because n minus 2 times 180 there's multiplication here, like on number 21, I know the sum is 900. And because parentheses is showing multiplication, I could divide everything by 180 first, get n minus 2 left. And so here I would have, what was it, 9? No, sorry, that was, did I do that right? It was 5, yeah. I wrote that wrong. It was 5. And then we add the 2, so it's 7. Sorry about that. Then I think this one is just going straight to finding an exterior angle. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can use, because they want you to name the polygon and it gives you the exterior angle, you can use 360 divided by the exterior angle, or you can take the interior angle, but I don't think they give you the interior. But if they ever give you the interior angle, to get the exterior angle, you just subtract it from 180. And then by knowing the exterior angle, 360 divided by the exterior angle gives me the number of sides. So that is that. And then same thing, here's your steps that you need to follow. Anytime I see it in the inside, I'm using the sum of the interior. So we start off with n minus 2 times 180. I think I did a couple of these. Quadrilateral, we should know that that sum automatically is 360. So we know the equation is going to equal to 360. So basically this is x. Then add up the angles. That would be 277 equals 360. And then x equals 83. Or that one you could just add them up and subtract from 83. But get in the habit of being able to write your equation. So I'm going to give you interior, and I'm going to give you exterior. If it's exterior, it's always equal to 360. So add them up, make the equation equal to 360. And here you're going to have to work backwards. Okay? Think about that investigation. I'm not really going to go through this. This is some problem solving. But look at the pattern. I want you to look at the number of diagonals that are drawn to create the triangles. It's similar to n minus 2, just one of your hints. And then both of these are requiring work backwards. So there's your hints. Like I said, this is due at the end of the period. I will be coming by to pick it up. If it's not in the tray, it's officially late. Thank you.